say a disclaimer. I finished this speech 10 minutes ago, so bear with me, please. But yes, so I'm Jasmine Blevins, Windward class of 2017. Okay, Kevin. Oh yeah, Newman. Sorry, they call me Newman now. Beck, yes, Beck. There we go. I feel like my father when I come back to Windward. When he goes back to USC, he's like, Jasmine, that building was never there. That was never there before. That parking lot did not exist when I went to USC. That's how I feel when I come back to Windward. That building was not there. There's two sides of a parking lot. That was not there 5 years ago. But if you did happen to see me when I was a student here at Windward, you would have seen me performing in WIT, which was comedy sports at the time, or hanging out with Tom Gilder in those strategic planning committee meetings where we talked about the buildings that would come, or performing in the Black Box Theater. I was in the Advanced Theater Ensemble when I was here, or you may have seen me in the gym playing women's basketball, where I won a couple of California division titles and a state title. Love it. That's actually the first time I met Ashley. She was my assistant coach playing basketball here. And then after graduating Windward, I attended USC. I have a dramatic writing. If I don't, yes. Thank you. I have a dramatic writing degree specifically in the theater school as well as the film school, and I have a minor in the journalism school and in Berkeley. Thank you. Graduating college is so hard. It's so hard. And after doing that, I worked backstage Lakers, backstage Dodgers at Spectrum Sportsnet, and then I moved on to work for the Los Angeles Chargers, so Bolt Up. And after, wow, no Chargers. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I get it. When you work in video production, you have to deal with that. You're like, we don't have fans. That's fine. And then USC gave me a call again and said, would you like to come back and work in our athletics video production department? By the way, that's what I do now. I work in video production. And that's where I am right now. So I have a real job. I know what taxes are and bills and a lot of things I didn't know while I was a student here at SC. I wouldn't. But when I say all those things, like you guys were giving me hand claps, and you're saying, whoa, congratulations. There's two phrases I hear as a black woman when I talk about those things, which is one, yes, that congratulations, the woo woo, look at you, achievement, great. But then I also heard this phrase that I never understood. People would say, well, you're your ancestors' wildest dreams. I had no idea what that meant whatsoever. How could I possibly be somebody's dream? I was just trying to pass class. I really was. And I didn't believe myself and my achievements to be all that impressive at all. Right? Your parents tell you pass class, and so you should pass class. But then I started thinking, okay, well, what is a dream? And a dream, I found out, is an achievement that doesn't appear to be presently possible due to circumstance or work that hasn't been done yet. So, for example, in my mind, I've already won an Oscar, right? In my dreams, I already have a couple Emmys, I have a Pulitzer Prize. It's cool. That's a dream. That's not real. I've only written 2 full-length films so far, and I'm working on a few pilots right now. So there's no Oscar. I don't have an Oscar. Okay? That's a dream. My grandfather was arrested for sitting at a white-only table at a segregated diner. In Ardmore, Oklahoma, my grandmother sat in the back of a segregated bus at 6 a.m. to make it across the city to work as an accountant. So their granddaughter, graduating from Windward in Southern California, in West LA, and graduating from USC, a private institution in Los Angeles, is a dream. It doesn't seem presently possible due to circumstance or work that hasn't been done. Work being, moved to Los Angeles, right? A dream. My father often stressed to me, parents give you good advice and try to pass on good things to you. He always also often stressed to me that wherever you go, it is crucial for you to create space and create circumstance for the world of your ancestors, your families, and your own dreams to exist. I did not understand that when he told me that at Windward. And I didn't understand I was doing that when I was at USC. When we realized that we weren't being celebrated, black folks, sorry, that we weren't being celebrated as we should during Black History Month. We would just put up a few flags, so we could do better than that. We created the Black History Month Festival. When there was no way to welcome the black folks, the new black freshmen that were coming into USC, we created the Black Convocation. We were creating space for folks to see themselves and to dream. And when Ashley asked me, hey, can you speak about your experience as a black woman at Windward, for a second I was lost because I realized I don't remember talking about that. Not really. When we had to go through AP Lit and we had to read Huckleberry Finn, and I was the only black student in the class, it was kind of, well, it's just what it is. We gotta deal with it. And then I would go talk to the other black student who's in the other section and be like, girl, good luck. Or when on Grandparents' Day, when my grandparents came and they were in dashikis, they were dressed down. They looked great. I was embarrassed. I was young, so I was embarrassed for that. But I was also like, you don't do that here. Right? There wasn't a space at the time for those things, to dream and to create the space for you to see yourself here at Windward. In fact, when I told some of my fellow alumni, I said, oh, I'm speaking at Tales of the Table, they're like, what is that? That wasn't here. Like that building, that wasn't here. So I urge, and I'm here for one reason, and I wanted to speak as well, and to encourage Windward to keep doing things like this. This was my peers and my classmates' dreams. We said, oh, what if we had a BSU? That didn't exist. Now that's here. Shout out to my brother Michael, who's here, who was part of that. There you go. Way to boost his ego. No, but that was a part of our dreams. Creating a circumstance for achievement that did not seem presently possible, abilities to see yourself. My brother was a part of that. I was shouting him out. Those are our dreams. Keep creating places like Tales at the Table, where folks can talk about where they come from, where people can talk about the histories of their families, of moving, of all the stories that we've heard today, about just how unique you are, because it does matter, and it does deserve to be said at places like this. So I'm Jasmine Blevins. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you've enjoyed your night so far, and as my old coach used to say, pause up.